What is the effect of cognitive dissonance on motivation? Imagine this is you. You're looking for something to watch on television, and you decide to watch a documentary about the meat industry. You're horrified by what you see as you watch the animals being slaughtered. Later, while walking through the aisles of the hardware store, you smell the sausage sizzle out the front. You bite into the sausage, but you remember the documentary. You get that uncomfortable feeling, but what is it? The theory of cognitive dissonance was proposed by Leon Festinger. He proposed that people strive for a state of cognitive consonance or harmony, which relates to a person's knowledge, opinions, or beliefs. Festinger proposed that the existence of dissonance, or an inconsistency between cognitions, is a motivator to reduce the dissonance and achieve consonance. Reduction, as proposed by Festinger, describes the mechanisms used to reduce or eliminate the dissonance. Festinger proposed 3 methods for reducing dissonance: changing a behavioral cognitive element, changing an environmental cognitive element, or adding new cognitive elements. Subsequent literature has simplified these into 7 individual categories: changing attitudes, distraction or forgetting, trivialization, denying responsibility, adding consonant cognitions, changing behavior, or act rationalization. The experimental paradigms of cognitive dissonance illustrate the specific research observations of the theory. First, the free choice paradigm describes the cognitive dissonance associated with making a choice between 2 competing options. In the study by Brem, this was observed with everyday items such as lamps. The effort justification paradigm describes the cognitive dissonance associated with undertaking an unpleasant task for a positive result. A subset of this may be seen to be the IKEA effect. The induced compliance paradigm describes the cognitive dissonance a person experiences when doing something inconsistent with a held belief. In the study by Festinger and Carl Smith, it was seen that the experienced dissonance is greater where the degree of external motivation, such as a monetary reward, is less. Finally, the belief disconfirmation paradigm describes a cognitive dissonance associated with exposure to information that is inconsistent with existing beliefs. Festinger and others observed this in relation to a cult group who falsely predicted the end of the world. So what is the effect of cognitive dissonance on motivation? Well, cognitive dissonance is a fundamentally motivational state. We experience it in everyday life, and it shapes how we behave.